In August 2011, Icicle Divers went up to Scapa, where we dived off the Sharon Rose. Kevin was our skipper. And this is a dive on the Koln. We're just dropping down to one of the lifeboat davits, and from here you can enter the ship and swim through the interior to the bows. Derek Webster refers to this as the glassfish dive, and now I can see why. Every time I've dived in the past it's been relatively barren, but now it's full of life. You can just hear a dive boat going over the top of us, dropping some more divers in. We're heading off to the bows. This was Phil Harper's first experience of wreck diving. I must say he loved it and was quite happy to go wherever I wanted to. This looks like some kind of electric motor. And here is a circuit breaker board associated with it, or an isolator. I think this might be a hoist for the magazine. These are just some holes that have corroded through the deck because the ship's lying on its side. And if we look straight up, you can see that the side of the ship has corroded away, which gives you a beautiful silhouette. I think this could be one of the barbots for the 6-inch guns. And now we're looking out through the forecastle deck. Going through a bulkhead. And that looks like a capstan arrangement, perhaps the manual wind. See the odd porthole, or the light left by the removal of porthole. We've got a companionway there, and just above it I think there's some anchor chain. Here we are. Swam right to the bow, couldn't find a way out, returned, and here's the anchor chain again, disappearing into its chain locker. Our capstan again, and then we cut through a hole in the deck to get outside the ship. Now we're on the forecastle. These are the two capstans, silhouetted against the green sea. Still plenty of glassfish around. This looks like the top of a barbette for a 6-inch gun, but the 6-inch gun has fallen away. I think this is what they call a deck house. It's like a cloche, but armoured. And now we've come to the conning tower. which you can see that you can't really make out its edges because it's so covered in glassfish. And the remains of the rangefinder, unfortunately only one leg is present, the other one's broken off. And here you can just make out the silhouette of the bridge. The steelwork on the bridge is rotted away, providing this lattice work pattern full of fish. This is Phil having a look at the remains of a 6-inch gun housing. The gun itself has fallen to the seabed. And this is a 88mm anti-aircraft gun. We've had to drop back down a bit to photograph this. And now we're going to swim back to the shot and ascend.